I had a pretty deep fear of water growing up, like rivers and lakes and seas and swimming pools. And like my mother, when I was a kid, couldn't get me into a bath. Like it took her 3 hours to get me in. I didn't fit in the bath, to be fair. But as I grew older, I kind of built this deep affiliation for the lakes of Westmeath. I don't know what it is about them. I can't tell you, I can't put my finger on it. I know every inch of every lake in this county. Derravara, Lough Ennell, Lough Lane, you know, Lough Cool. I've been on them for hours and kayaks, I've sat in them. And I kind of know now why. Because I think the land is always trying to teach you something. And when I was a teenager and I had my first experiences with panic attacks, I used to go out to Ledison in Lough Ennell. And I used to sit, there's a little cove there that overlooks Lilliput, which is where apparently the inspiration for Gulliver's Travels came. And I just look at the lake, and I think the lake is always, or nature's always trying to tell you something. And I now know within mindfulness that the lake is used as a real deep visualization. The idea that the surface of the lake is constantly changing. Like, you go out to Lough Ennell or Lough Cool on a windy day, it looks like the fucking North Atlantic. Like, it's brutal. And then you can go out and you can't tell the difference between the sky and the lake. It's so calm. And I have spent, I mean, thousands of hours just sitting on that lake on boats and swimming in it and learning about it. But underneath the lake, it never changes. Like in winter, it's the same. In summer, it's the same. It's just constant. So there's a steadiness to it. There's a consistency underneath it, but the surface is always changing. And in mindfulness, we try to say that's like us. Like in any given day, you could go through 5, 6 different emotions. You can go from joy to pain, to pleasure, to anger. And that's like the surface of the lake. It's constantly changing, but still underneath that all, we're still steady. There's still something holding us. There's still a consistency to who we are. And I think in mindfulness, that's a really powerful visualization. The idea that, yes, shit's going to be hitting you, the surface is going to change, but we can still remain steady and consistent. And I had to write a piece of music that sounded like that. So there's lots of movement in it. There's lots of dynamic in it. You know, there's moments where it's very calm and comforting, and then there's moments where it gets a bit kind of like bigger and more and kind of accelerating with these kind of arpeggios. And the idea is that to try and emulate the lake's surface, but still underneath it all is this kind of core calmness, and that's Be the Lake. And like where we are now in North Westmeath, like you're some of the most beautiful lakes you've ever seen in your life. Like Lough Derravara is like 5 minutes away from here. So these lakes for me have always been a huge part of my story. And for somebody who feared them growing up and now is obsessed with them, it shows you that it was probably trying to tell me something.